Hello everyone, this is RuneSnow, and today I will be talking about the legendary creature known as Selvala, Eager Trailblazer. So, Selvala is an elf who is originally from the plane of Fiora before coming to Thunder Junction. She was an elven scout of the High Court. She has quite a bit of history, so let's start when she was a youth. She and her friend Brago, who was not yet a ghost, worked together to become part of the ruling class of Fiora. She did much to be popular with the people and ruling class. She was able to continue old nobility to help with the privileges with immigrants and working class. Her best friend Brago and her were able to create a charter to help all people. Now that she had accomplished so much, she began to start to exploring the wilderness and brought back many animals and plants to Paliano for further study. As a result, she preferred the natural world to artificer life of Paliano, with many of Muzio creations trying to mimic nature. Then Brago, her best friend, had ascended the throne, but was sadly diagnosed with a hereditary disease. I mention this because Selvala didn't like seeing him suffer, so she decided to stab him with a dagger, though his spirit survived. The Custodi, who were the group trying to take care of Brago, threw her in prison for his murder. Grenzo, who was a dungeon keeper, released Selvala on one occasion. She must kill Muzio. She agreed to this, to be released. She, of course, did the opposite and released all the constructs in the tunnels of the dungeon, not wanting to stick around, left for the wild forests. After some time, Brago's spirit was killed by the planeswalker Kaya and the Black Rose. As a result, she was allowed back in the city. When she came back to the city, she found out the artificial servants were now banned. Just now, exotic beasts were used as replacements. With Brago dead for the second time, Captain Adriana wanted help from Selvala to rid of the monarchy in Paliano. Around this time, like everyone else, she entered an omen path that led her to the Plane of Thunder Junction. This was around the 4562 and 4563 AR. This is where she joined the Free Striders. That is all the information we have on Selvala at the moment, so let's begin by looking at some of the cards that she is represented in. So first, we have Eager Trailblazer and Heart of the Wilds. So with Trailblazer, it's a 4/5 vigilance creature. For only 4 mana is impressive already, with the added bonus of creating mercenary tokens. With Heart of the Wilds card is a nice low casting card, where you can add mana and draw cards. Then we have the Explorer Returned card that only costs 3, which I think is really good for a huge group of people playing together in the Commander format. Next, we will mention cards that Selvala is depicted or quoted. We have Selvala's charge, which you can clearly see she is in the middle of the picture, and with the quote, "Selvala's arrival never goes unnoticed." Then we have Selvala's Stampede, which we can also see clearly. She is in the middle of the picture, surrounded by animals of the wild. Next, we have the card Selvala's Enforcer, with not much more detail other than the name of the card. We have also Hymn of the Wilds, which of course represents Selvala, surrounded by animals with the quote, "Many attempt to speak with nature. Selvala speaks less, and nature answers more." Then we have Summoner's Bond, which, yet again, you see her in the middle of the picture with animals, primarily with elephant in the background. The card Secrets of Paradise shows her in the middle of the picture looking quite happy. Now we have the card World Knit, shows her looking very peaceful looking over the land, with so much to discover. The next card that is green just has a quote, and Muzio says, "My arguments have no teeth." Selvala, Ranger of the Lowlands. The last card we have is Scapeshift, which has the quote, "These people come from their cities and think to tame the wilderness. They forget that here, the wilderness has a head start." Selvala. So that is all the cards and all the information on Selvala at the moment. So, I hope everyone has a good day and a good night.